journalist Mike came to our office and he wanted to build this crazy 4x4 cube. We thought first about perhaps doing it in CG, but actually we knew that it would be much better to do it for real. So we moved into this photo studio and then we just built it.
We have this concept of the cube for various reasons. There's first of all what I wanted to achieve with creating this cube as the ultimate trap for the human being. How would an artificial superintelligence create a space for a human? The topological minimum of a space is a cube. So that I loved about the cube until I started to read about Schrödinger's cat's experiment and the whole quantum physics theory.
Which also applies in a way.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So I loved this idea of having this cube where you have inside Kira standing in a superposition until she's being observed. You know, she is, as soon as she enters the cube, she is dead and alive at the same time. I had the idea that the inside of this cube would look like an old nuclear reactor or something. I don't know why. It was just in my head.
It was a process to get to,
exactly.
to the uniformity of the switches,
right.
Which made much more sense to
right.
everyone. When Mücke finally had the revelation, or Mücke and Patrick in combination, when they had that revelation that no, all the switches had to be the same, they had to be exactly symmetrical, and only that one switch could
But I
stand
loved how we got there. Because Mark Hoffinger, the guy who built that, he kept bugging me with this concept of, and you know what? The biggest fear that the artificial superintelligence would have is the fear of the on-off button. And we were both looking at each other. So they're all the same. And at this moment, oh shit, yes, absolutely. It has to be all the same, and everything came together. You know, you had all these same buttons that has just two status of on-off, you know, like a binary code. We have two worlds, so we have to have a visual representation of these worlds. They have to be as different as possible. And then you came up with, hey guys.
The aspect ratio.
Right.
To see that it's a cube, to feel that it's a cube. That's also another reason why I was fighting for the aspect ratio change. So if we had continued in the widescreen that the movie starts out in, we would have lost a lot of that. And we want to see that as many walls as possible at all times, and we want to feel the ceiling and the weight of it and the claustrophobia.